Alex Neil, you're about 6 or 7 minutes away from that plan working a treat.
Yeah, but ultimately people have got to do their jobs, and if they don't, then it costs you games. And it's been the story of the last few weeks. It's not as if it's anything new, because I think the set-up and how we've been performing, we've been creating chances, and today we set out completely differently to frustrate Manchester City. And the easiest thing to do is just set your team up defensively. You know, as a coach, it's relatively simple, it's not difficult. But we did it extremely efficiently. I thought we were really good at it. Probably, arguably, the two best chances of the first half. You know, Matt Jarvis's shot, which keeper makes a good save. Alex Tetty's opportunity for a corner, free at the back post. And I thought we limited Manchester City to no real opportunities that you would say they should have scored from, which was good. But then, certainly when you come away to these type of places, if you're going to get beat, you want it to be by a bit of quality for the opposition, you know, where you can hold your hands up and say that's just something a bit special. But today it wasn't. You know, it was basically marker not marking his man for a corner, gets a free header, scores a goal, and then we push more men forward, change the system to go and try and get ourselves into the match with 10 minutes to go, get a slice of fortune, and manage to take advantage of it. But once you take advantage of it with 5 minutes to go, you've got to take full advantage of it. You know, we get back into our old system, hard to beat, hard to play against, and a basic ball comes into our box, we don't clear it, we spill it, we try to repair it, it doesn't work, and it ends up in the back of the net, and we've got a man sent off. You know, and there's not much that you can say or do about that. That's just basics of the game that you've got to do right as a pro at this level.
For that second goal, or led to the second goal, do you think it's mentally switching off? I mean, I don't know whether the 120 minutes in the week paid anything into that.
No, I don't think it's mentally switching off at all. No, I think it's basic stuff. You go and either clear your lines, catch a ball, clear the ball when it drops. But at the end of the day, you get the ball at the box. And we've got more than enough bodies in there to do that. It's not as if we get caught cold at the back, it was a quick counter-attack or anything like it. We dealt with it all day, so what makes it any different?
I guess as far as goalkeepers were concerned, and that's going to be a lot of the talking points afterwards, both goalkeepers you could give some fault to for both of the goals, or two of the goals.
Yeah, obviously Joe Hart spills that one where we get a bit of fortune, we take advantage of it. And then the second one, obviously the ball comes out, we don't clear it. John tries to collect it, spills it, and it ends up becoming a penalty for us. So yeah, there's not much to be said about it. What do you say? You know, he's fully aware of the situation. So
Martin Olsen almost got you equalised again, that deflected goal, and then the goalkeeper that's made the mistake then pulls off a world-class save. Yeah,
and that's the wee crucial bits in games over the pitch. You know, they wee vital moments where you need to either take a chance, or you need to save a chance, or you need to block a chance, or you need to stick your head in the ball. And at this moment in time, the vast majority of our game's good, but they wee crucial moments where you need to make the difference in both boxes, we're not doing it at the moment, and it's costing us points, and it's extremely frustrating. And it's frustrating for them, because the hardest bit to do is everything that's done between the minutes. To me, that's the hardest thing to do. The organisation, the discipline that you show, the quality that you've got to go and try and go forward and move the ball. The easiest bits is the bread and butter bits where you need to go and head it and kick it and be aggressive and be competitive. And it just sort of let us down. So, but the bottom line is we'll move on to the next one and we need to get ourselves ready for the next game.
Understandably disappointed. Can you take some positives through? Because, you know, I thought the back five played pretty well today.
Yeah, but I can take positives for a lot of the games we've played recently, you know, because a lot of the stuff we've done has been good. It's the minor details that's costing us, and it makes you really angry and frustrated at times, you know, as I'm pretty sure you can tell from my face. So, yeah, it's hard to take when you do that well, you know, it really is. And we need to make sure that sort of determination and the pain that you're feeling at the moment, you take it into the next game and make it better.
Not many people were expecting you to get too much against Manchester City, but the game's coming up at, well, I say slightly more winnable. Chelsea's not far away, but their form has been pretty poor. And Swansea next weekend.
Yeah, every game is big for us, you know, and the disappointing thing is we chucked the point away today that we had with 5 minutes to go. But ultimately we need to go next week and try and gain some points and put them on the board.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.